Say hello to the camera, Philip.
Hey, Jenny. Hey, hi, camera. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Michael.
Welcome everyone, hope you're all doing great. This video I'll show you a flight with SKYNOMAD Bulgaria and some of their pilots who are progressing to do cross-country flights. So here we had the opportunity to be guided from Btif and his colleagues. They looked after us on this flight. Here we are flying towards Ravnets. The day is progressing. This was around lunchtime. Cloud base was raising. This is Takeoff. You see how many pilots are there. I'm nudging the mantra to take off. The task was to get to Shipka and then make our decision. Shall we go further or go back? There were many pilots at different levels, so SKYNOMAD had to look after them. You see the pilots up in the air. I flew on my own, but I took some hints from Btif and his colleagues. You'll see in a bit where they helped me to make a better decision and enjoy the flight more. Climbing high here, you can see the clouds popping up. Cloud street forming. And we are waiting for everyone to join. You can see in front of me there is a glider. Conditions were very good, if not perfect. I think this was beginning of August or something like this. So I flew past everyone and got to Ravnets first. Got to a cloud base, and here I was thinking of something. Can I go to Btif? Is it too risky? Can I try? What if I bomb out? And I asked Nicky on the radio what he thinks about my position, height, conditions for the day. And he gave me that confidence. Stay on the west side of the ridges and go for it. So here we are gliding towards Ravnets. Doesn't matter, it's midsummer, still cold up. I remember the cloud base increasing gradually over the day. Here I'm trying to max out my height for no particular reason. I'm just trying to stay high and wait for the others to come. Now here, I took the decision to go for Btif, which is just straight ahead. This is the track log. Managed to find 2 thermals. One in the middle of the on the road. You see, this is a cloud, like a cloud street, so I was surfing the clouds. Small puffy clouds, nothing dangerous. So I decided to maximize on this one. The vario is screaming. I'm lazy on my inputs. But we are climbing. So in a couple of turns we were clipping the cloud, and I just clipped it at the end and turned the glider facing east, just to be on the safe side, so I can see the sun and have some visual reference for my direction. As this one had thick clouds, I was able to see the sun the whole time. And I was pleasantly surprised with the view coming out of that cloud. I hope you enjoyed too. This is why I fly, this is the views.
We think it's east.
Look at it. It's coming, I promise you.
The clouds. Speed. Yeah, boy. Yeah.
What's your tolerance for flying in clouds? Mine is very minimal, so this is something I'm okay with, but nothing more than this. I don't go into big, thick, high clouds. No, no, no. But these were very safe, small clouds.
Michael.
And they rewarded me with these views. Now Btif Peak is just ahead of us. We have height. We are probably 600-700 meters above the peak. There were people hiking up. You'll probably hear it in a bit. They were shouting at me, trying to greet me from the ground, and I was able to hear them. So I shouted back. It was funny. It's nice playing with the nature. Everyone loves it. Now this was the big milestone for me, to get to Btif and then aim for the high points, for the peaks, and progress down to Shipka. Now, as I was flying in front of everyone, I was giving feedback on the conditions, wind direction, because we had some northerly winds. This is Btif Peak. This is Ravnets to the right of me, and over there at the end is where I take off. Okay, next task is just to fly to Shipka, through the clouds. Epic scenery. It doesn't get any better. You're just clipping the clouds. You're not sinking. What can I say? I mean, look at it. Honestly. This kind of a flying recharges your whole body with positive energy, at least for a couple of days. I don't know what you do for living, but if you live a stressful life, get yourself a paraglider, fly in the weekends, and then no one can say nothing that can bother you, at least till Wednesday. I mean, if you have 2 consecutive days like this, yeah, your week is sorted, no problem. Now, this is the nice part of the flight. I did the flying through the clouds, managed to do the big crossing with a lot of height, got to Shipka, and unfortunately, there was a northerly wind, cold northerly wind, flowing over Shipka. Shipka is the lowest part of the mountain there. So the conditions were washed out and I had to turn around. Now I was recording the whole flight till here, so my battery died. I don't have footage from it. You see the track lock at the end, but what happened, I tried to fly in the flats and I didn't like it. I was flying low, so I went back to the mountain, and from there on I flew past Takeoff and went another, I don't know, 20-30 kilometers to another village where I landed, and then waited for pickup and cold beer. Super nice day. I was proud of myself. Sea conditions look great here. But once I got to Shipka, it was just sink everywhere. Takeoff tried to help me and came to fly with me, but he bombed out. He sent another pilot, but he was just flying behind me all the time, so he couldn't really help. I was his marker for thermals, basically. But most of the guys did their biggest cross-country flights till that day. So it was good for everyone. I enjoyed it myself a lot. And everyone else did. The organization from SKYNOMAD was perfect. We had briefing in the morning. Cup of coffee, tea, whatever you want. Like an hour discussing the weather, discussing flight paths and some theory tips. Just positives. I don't think I can say anything negative about it. When you pay a price, but you receive the service. We had farm trackers on everyone, and we had a van following us with a laptop, precise location, so you don't need to have a SIM card or anything. They were tracking you down, and the moment you land, the van comes. This is the track lock. You see the sync here. Now I was rushing to get to Shipka, so I didn't gain much height. But it was quite obvious that the cold wind has washed out the conditions. Now I came back here with Niki Yotuf, he bombed out here. I catch a thermal, which saved me, and then I tried to fly it with it, but came back to the mountain and just glided for days, as you can see. Thanks for joining me again. See you on the next one.